Hello, hello, hello. We are The Recipe and we are back. Thank God. I'm Chelsea.
I'm Mika.
And I'm Stormy.
And we are back with the realness. So how has everybody been? First, we're going to, recap our week. Mika, how was your week?
Been good. Just got back from vacation. So that's why I'm looking a little crusty. But
okay.
It's been good.
She just got back yesterday. And what else? You've been making some big announcements on social media. Corporate Cutie is back.
Corporate Cutie is making a return very, 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 very soon.
You don't got a launch date? What's up?
Yes, we have a launch date. It's going to be released with my promo video. So I'm going to release all that together. So Corporate Cutie is making a return. So I got a lot of stuff that I'm getting ready to finally release and drop. Had a vacation so I can recharge and reset. Vacation was nice. And I'm back.
I'm glad for you. Like, I'm really here for this. I like the spin on the whole corporate and, we can have some cute outfits. What was my recap? I had a good week. We celebrated my sister's birthday. Prior to that, we were all, was that like a week ago? Boutique Fashion Week?
Yeah, like 2 weeks.
2 weeks ago. We had a really good time. I don't know if y'all been noticing lately, we've been doing our thing on the red carpet.
Hosting, hit us up. So, we've been doing that. Very, very grateful for those opportunities. My sister just celebrated a birthday, so we celebrated with her. And so I've just been honestly spending a lot of time with family.
At Prospect Park with those guys.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I was at Prospect Park, so I don't know if you guys knew about that. The valet drivers that got killed. Did I tell y'all what really ended up happening? So we got there at 8 and the situation happened around 10. I was sitting on the patio with my brother and all these valet drivers were just coming out crying and stuff. And my brother's like, what's going on? So now comes to find out that the car that was doing the donuts was actually a valet driver for the business across the street. What's it called? Cafe Mwada?
Cafe Mawal. I go there.
He was a valet driver for there, driving somebody else's vehicle. And killed that boy. And one of the guys that died is Eritrean, whatever what Nipsey Hussle is. And my homegirl is Eritrean. So they have a small community here. And she was actually telling me the guy that died, he was Eritrean. They didn't, he was the only one working in his house, trying to take care of his family. So it's like a major loss for them. Yeah.
So I'm thinking it was somebody that a drunk driver. So this man was supposed to be paid.
Somebody's G37.
You picture your car being totaled. And you hear that your car was the car that hit
and killed 3 people.
What?
And I just think it's just sad because of how young they were. Like the driver who hit them was 17. The guy who died was 8. 2 of them was 18 and one was 22. So they're all.
What are you doing? Doing donuts and stuff. You know what? But for my birthday, I went to Cafe Mawal.
He had a passenger, remember?
Oh, yeah, he had a passenger, too.
So, was it a valet?
Another valet.
Oh,
no.
But you know what? I think they panicked because for one, they're 17. That's super young. I think that when the cops hit the light in their mind, they probably was like, shit, I'm in somebody's car. We finna get in trouble. But I would have lost my job versus...
Let me just stop.
Just stop.
Over.
Hey, I'm a valet driver. I was having a little fun. You probably gonna get in trouble at work, but now look at the amount of trouble you had.
You going to prison. Yeah. But what I was gonna say was, for my birthday, I went to Cafe Mawal after the festivities, and the valet people allowed this guy's car to get broken into. So the guy come outside, him and his homeboys thinking he get in his car, all 4 windows were busted out.
Wow.
They pulled this man's car up with the busted out windows.
Wow.
The valet people.
I don't even want to talk about
the valet, right? Because that company probably about to be gone now.
Not even that. So my glasses got stolen out. That's both worth $1,000 a piece. So that's $2,000 down the drain.
And you can't do nothing about it.
My car, I remember a couple months ago, got hit in valet's possession and hit and run. Of course, they gave me the information for the lady. I actually just wrote her on Facebook.
You wrote her?
And what did she say?
We're going to talk about that later. Oh. And then, so I got my car back finally. So I was driving a rental car. I got my car back. I got my car back Friday morning. I go out Sunday. And it happened to my feet was hurting me. And I was like, let me change into my slides. So I'm walking back to my car. The same bumper that I got fixed was hanging. And the guy was going like this, pushing it up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I would
have had to push his face
so in. So now I picked him up by the shirt and was like, what the fuck are you doing? Excuse me. And he was like, let me go get my manager. He was push,
Like trying to fix it.
Pushing it, fixing it. You wanted me to...
Like he had some Gorilla Glue or something.
I was like, what happened? He pulled up on the curb and pulled back and yanked the shit off. Wow. Okay? So I'm like, oh, hell no. So the police come. The valet arguing with the police. I'm like, yo, shout out to India. India saw the whole thing.
Who's India?
India, Briggs, India.
Okay, Bridges, yeah.
So she was out there. She was just parking her car, giving them keys, and she was like, girl, I'm going to be your witness. So she stood there the whole time. And after that, she was like, girl, here's $100. You're going to need to buy you a drink, girl. I was like,
oh, shout out to India.
So I was just like, you know what? Like, this $100 is going to go towards to fix my car, really.
And you can't do shit about it. You cannot do shit about it. So they were just like, we're going to pay. Can we just give you cash? Or they wanted to be like, you have to take it to our body shop. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. I could choose where I want my car. If I want to just go through my insurance, choose where I want my car to fix, y'all got to reimburse. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So they were like, nah, it's easier. Like, just take the cash. Just take the cash. I'm like, yo, like, valet is grind.
And see, that's why when I go, Bear, that's why when I go places, I be like, I want to park my, I want to use your parking space, but I want to park my shit here and I want to hold on to my keys.
So that's what I did. That's how I am. All right. But that's how I did the hit and run. I parked my car, so technically they were like, they're not liable. But when I spoke to the police, they were like, well, you paid them and you parked in their lot.
Then you're liable.
So they're liable. But that's what happened to me. I parked my own car. But for sure now, after stealing my glasses, hitting my key, but because what they were doing, my car was the guinea pig. They kept moving it around. Wow. Like putting the spot move. Because my car was on. I've been here for like 2 hours. Why is my car even running?
Yeah.
Like... So valet for me, I don't even know.
Yeah, and it's disgusting too because, like you said, if I've been here 2 hours, why is my car still moving? Why is my car being moved? But just like that little
Isaiah Carey, we need to crack down on the valets. If you hit up the recipe, we want to do a story on Houston valet because they doing some pig shit.
Horrible,
it's terrible. So that was pretty much your week.
My week, shout out to Chloe Cooks and Kyle and the family.
Shout out to you, Kyle.
Family member died, passed away over this maybe a week ago. So we had a funeral this past week. Beautiful service, beautiful homegoing. Definitely he would be proud for sure. Poor little girls. Nice. They don't got no dad no more, but they got so many memories. But you know, like your memory I don't remember past 5. Like I don't remember 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And
how old are the girls?
One's 5 and one's 3.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. Only thing you're gonna be able to remember is the pictures, you know.
Yeah.
But you never know. You never know what people hold on to.
Yeah,
they might not remember like their actual dad, but they might remember the service or like something happened.
No, you gonna remember. Those girls gonna remember. You know how we talk about we wasn't hugged and loved.
Yeah,
they were hugged and loved. Yeah. So for sure,
definitely. Yeah, you never know what kids.
Tough week.
I know watching Kyle's post and just girl, I'm just like reading this stuff like with tears in my eyes because I could feel. I was telling you I could feel his pain. Like it was so sad.
It has been. I feel like just overall has just been like an emotional week, like with that, and that's why I was just like I even wrote him like, hey, you know, praying for you and same for you because it's a lot, and I think even with the valet driver, so. Condolences to all these people. Sure. Life is really scary.
Yeah, you gotta know, like right now. It's for me, like, if you people don't see it with COVID, everything that's going on, we ain't got much longer, man. Like, in this world. Like, I be saying this every day. We really don't got much longer, for sure.
No, and that's how I was feeling, even with those guys. Like,
make sure, number one thing, have life insurance.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Facts. You're at the age where, when you get older, like, I started my policy maybe, like, some years back, but as I got older, my bracket of just started to go up and up. So like you have to keep changing and and developing your policy. So always never forget about that policy. For number one thing, if you change your bank, make sure you call your life insurance and change the...
And then beneficiaries too.
Yeah.
Make sure you update your beneficiaries. You keep all that updated because you would hate for something to happen to you and the wrong people get a hold to your assets. So that's one thing too.
No, absolutely. So much love to all those who have lost, and let's just try to, like Stormy said, get ourselves together. But on another note, I know if you have been around and knowing what's going on, y'all know Instagram was down.
Yes.
All day Tuesday.
Yes.
What were y'all? Mika, you was on vacation.
But I'm not an Instagram like that type of. I was on vacation, but I didn't really like. I don't know. I don't live for the gram, so a lot of that stuff don't bother me.
And I'm glad you said that because honestly, when it was down, and I'm gonna tell you how I realized it was down. I was trying to look for things to do for me for Eddie's birthday. Look, me and Eddie's birthday because it's really for me. I was looking for stuff to do for his birthday, and a lot of times when I'm on Instagram, I want to look at the hashtag or look up the hotel and see what other people are saying. So I kept going on there, and it wasn't working. Not gonna lie, I turned my phone off. I turned it back on. I'm like, oh, my office is so raggedy, like I ain't get no service. So I text Stormy. I'm like, this Instagram queen. I'm like, is Instagram down? And she's like, I think so.
I said, she's like, I think so. Like pull down a cap. I'm like, okay, wait, hold up.
And see, I'm out of the country.
Get on. Yeah, like I didn't get on until maybe like when I got in my office, like at 11:20.
And that's how it was.
So by 11:20, I'm like, okay, hold up. The same picture that I saw when
my shit ain't refreshing.
Like, what's up?
Know.
So I did like Chelsea. I cut my phone off, turned it back on. I'm pressing the signal thing at the top and turning it on and on. It was so I said, you know what? I went to Google and I was like, hey, Instagram. Before I could even finish typing, it already did say Instagram's down. So I said, okay. For me, it was a day where it was like, yo, I got my credit going good.
Absolutely.
I just made some changes, and that day was for me was like, you know what? That's I think I made a post like, it's time for you to get your ducks in a row, and it's fourth quarter. So right now it's like, yo, like, what are you doing? If you seen this happen, and if Instagram went away today, what's gonna happen to you? Like, so for me, it wasn't. I took it like when it came back up. I was just like, I'm not even really about to get on because it's going to take a long time for this thing to really just function right. Yeah. So I continued what I was doing. By the time I was driving home, then I was like, okay, let me get back on and see what's going on.
But a lot of people were utilizing the email marketing.
Yeah.
So they were like, funneling people to their website through the email marketing. They were doing IG sales and all of that stuff. So I was getting those emails, but I was going to say, I was out of the country, so they used WhatsApp.
And that wasn't working.
So that's how I figured it out. I'm like, what's going on with my damn WhatsApp? I'm in the jungle. The WhatsApp ain't working. So they were like, everything is down. We was trying to get a taxi to go,
wow.
Yeah, so WhatsApp was down. And then that's when they were like, WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram, all of that is down.
But I feel like what you said, to me, I'm not a do it for the gram person either. And I think with everything that was going on, like, y'all having a funeral and I, witnessed that valet thing. I was already on some other mental stuff anyway. So when it was down, like Stormy said, I got a lot of work done because I'm always at work, fake working, but I got a lot of work done. And I was just kind of like, I really feel like I can live without it. And I really feel like they should maybe do it more often. So, I mean, do y'all feel like we need those shutdowns regularly? Do you feel like, forget that, we can have it every day, we can still thrive, but I wasn't mad at it. You know what I mean?
I wasn't mad at it because honestly, it made you just put your phone down. First, I was like, let me move to Twitter. I didn't make one tweet. I just was sitting there scrolling through Twitter for a little bit, and I was like, you know what? This is the time. Let me make sure my inventory is correct. Let me make sure that, like I said, my credit, I'm thankful because it's in good hands right now. So I'll just making sure that I need to pay all my bills. It was first of the month. So it was like, you ain't got time for this, paying your bills, making sure all my bills was paid, and going that route. So I didn't really just pay attention. It didn't really hurt me, but I definitely feel like.
But it did hurt a lot of people.
It did hurt a lot of people, and it like I was still, like you said, like you just read. If you got email marketing, it will work, and you got to make sure like you know what you're doing when it comes to email marketing for sure. If you don't know how to really utilize email marketing, it's something that you really need to look into because
Fashion Nova didn't miss a beat, baby. They was like, IG down, we up. I was like, I'm done with them. I got text messages. I got everything.
I get annoyed, but there's genius.
Respect the hustle.
Because you're there, you get annoyed, but you already, okay, dang. Fashion Nova sent me an email and I may have seen the shirt or they're always on your mind.
I ordered 4 shirts from that email.
That's what I'm saying.
That's because I have shit else to do. I finished work.
You're gonna be annoyed with them, but
it was like IG down, we up. I literally did. I got me like 4 little shirts. I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna wear it. But I mean, I agree. I think that here and there, it's not a bad idea to shut it down, especially when we know the things that are happening with it.
And I wouldn't even make you prepared, man.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even say shut it down. It's for people take social media cleanses and fasts all the time, but I'm just kind of like, you have to have that discipline and willpower amongst yourself. Like, you don't need the powers that be to shut it down for you to get your shit together.
Facts.
you need to do, if you feel like you're overdoing it or you're spending too much time on social media,
log off.
do a fast. Only log in certain hours of the day or, X, Y, and Z. And shout out to my therapist, Brittany, who was on here. She told me straight out, Mika, you don't need to be posting on IG all the time. You need to focus on X, Y, and Z of your business. I'm like, damn, how did you know that that's something that I was already doing?
Have you ever did a cleanse, like get off social media for like 30 days or took like breaks and stuff like that?
So I try not to get on there during certain hours of the day. Now, sometimes I do just be like clicking and scrolling. Lord, Brittany, don't kill me. But sometimes I just like, okay, from certain hours of the day, I need to focus on work. I need to get this done. I need to do this. But I'm not really like a over poster or over sharer anyway.
Yeah.
So it didn't bother me.
What about you, Stormy? Have you ever took a cleanse or took a break off, or was Tuesday the shutdown? That was your only. That's why I messaged her.
No, let me tell you something. Honestly, I'll be honest with y'all. I think when I went to Jamaica was the longest time I never post.
Yeah,
I was.
Why? Was it because there was no service out there?
No, I was just like not in a mental space to do that.
Yeah,
I was just like, I posted like the fun times when I was like on a resort, and after that I went missing, and everybody would be like, I was ugly anyway. I felt like I was at my worst.
It was a humbling experience.
I had no eyelashes, my eyebrows was just like, what the fuck? So like, I think I took off maybe like 2.5 months, and I didn't make a story post. I didn't post. The only thing I took full advantage of Gigi Fiona page, and I think that was like, okay, I'm gonna move over here. And then if I drop new arrivals, of course, I'm gonna let my people on my page know. But it was nothing personal. It was nothing about me. It was no memes. It was nothing. I never made a post. So when I came back, I noticed like when people really notice, like if you're on there a lot, it was like, where you been?
Yeah.
I was getting so many DMs like,
no, for
hey,
sure.
you good? Are you okay?
Sure.
I haven't seen you. It's just like, no, I'm
and
just
those are some ways for people to check up on you. That's I think that's becoming the norm
my
now.
WhatsApp was
people
used
are
for sure. I was on WhatsApp, like WhatsApping it out. But as far as I definitely took a cleanse then, but would I have done that if I didn't go there? And have I done that before? No. No. So for me, even today I didn't post on a story. Nothing. I posted on my way here, and that was like at 7:00. Like I'm like, you know what? Remember I told y'all like I'm about to focus. These next 3 months is gonna be serious for me. So my entire day was like I had a checklist. Like okay, I did like for me, and that's how I have to work because I be having like. I'm do this. Like, I want to do this. I want to do this. So when I got in my office, I wrote a list down of things I need to do. And so I was just checking them as I go. And I realized at the end of the day, I looked at the list and there was only one thing that I didn't do. And so I'm like, okay, when first thing I get here in the morning, this is what I'm going to do. But I feel like for me, I'm a procrastinator. So like, I'll be like, oh, I'm going to do it. I'll never do that. The next day, I'm taking my laptop home, talking about when I get in the bed, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, so you don't need to do that.
Like, but some people work. Are you a procrastinator because you feel like you work good under pressure and under strict deadlines, or are you just a procrastinator because you just don't want to do it?
I work very strict under deadline. Give me a deadline that's due. I'm gonna be doing it like.
So maybe don't call yourself a procrastinator. Just say you like the thrill of pressure.
Or that, but it's more times I'll be like I'll be scrolling, like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? You could really be over here. Like,
I'll catch up a lot of time.
I'll catch myself like, okay, wait. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I'm supposed to be. And so
let's do this. We're going to hold each other accountable. Mm-hmm. So we're going to be accountability partners, and we're going to only utilize, and if we catch somebody doing something, we pop in their hand.
Yeah,
okay,
so we're not supposed to be on here.
Right.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna hold each other accountable.
So I think this is for me. It's going to be like a job for me, unless y'all see that if I'm posting Gigi Fiona, let me slide, right?
Yeah.
But if it's any other bullshit, like, I think I'm not going to be on social media from 10 to 5. And after 5 o'clock, that's when, like, okay.
Okay, so we heard Stormy say 10 to 5. 10 to
5. If y'all see me post anything else.
But Gigi Fiona, you can post because that's your business.
I don't even want to, like, for these next 3 months, for sure, 10 to 5, I will not be on social media. Like, I got to
unless it's Gigi Fiona recipe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to me, and that's fair because I think for a lot of people, a lot of people don't do cleanses because for a lot of people, social media is their job. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like this is how they get paid. They do that's why
you
do
see
ads.
Like
you know?
Justin the boy, you see him like, okay, social media for him, that's his job, right?
Yeah.
But this guy then made other platforms and with other networks and other TV shows and it's working for him because Instagram, people never, you guys be forgetting that you're supposed to get on here. Yeah, you could be like, yo, Instagram pays me. This is how I do. But you do the job and you get off. You go. And for him, like he started up something totally different. Like he's not dependent on Instagram. You don't even really see him post memes that. Like he slowly kind of like went back because he got so much other things. That's how I want to be. Yes, my job
use it as a stepping stone. Yeah,
it focuses off like Gigi Fiona runs. Most of my sales come from Instagram, right?
Yeah,
but I'm gonna be on there doing business and get the hell off.
And I think it's like you said. I think both of y'all brought up a good point. If you're a boutique owner, if you are a business owner on social media, like use Instagram, as the platform, but really utilize your email list, utilize your messaging and all of that because this really shows an example of how people were scrambling too.
Any business that you can have a website, build it today.
Oh yeah.
I mean, make sure you run off of your website. And start running from there and stop thinking like, oh, Instagram's my website. This is where I have
people
everything
use Instagram
going.
as their website?
People sell everything on there and they don't got no website.
Yeah.
They sell glasses. They sell cups. They sell things.
DM me type of shit.
DM me, I'm going to sell it to you. Like, come on, you got to get you a page running and go from there. So, I mean, let me tell you something. Instagram is making so much
I can imagine. I mean, I already know because was it you that in the chat, we have a little chat that was saying that they were saying the real reason why it shut down? Because was it a glitch or was it something really behind it?
Let's talk about it, Stormy.
The whistleblower. They call her the whistleblower. Her name is Frances Eugene. She pretty much gave the secret behind Facebook and Instagram. And she went to like the politics. She went to the House with the Senate. Had like debate, like letting you know that, look, there's so much going on. This is what's really going on. She went with her paperwork, her documents. She used to work for Facebook and Instagram for like years. So she quit her job to kind of come out and fight against them. She doesn't really want Instagram to shut down or anything, but the algorithm needs to go back to because everything is working on algorithm. As you know, when that changed, y'all see stuff from 3 days ago, 5 days ago.
Stuff that they want you to see.
People are getting shadow banned. You don't see X, Y, and Z.
They show you what they want to show you. They put on your timelines what they want. Some people get shadow banned, so it can't go in the order. That stuff has gotten real. But to go back to what we were saying, it's just a lot of girls, a lot of teenage girls have been noticed where crime, they're killing themselves, writing suicide letter. The first place they go is Facebook and Instagram. Wow. Everything is like the first thing that you do is Facebook and Instagram. That's true. So she kind of put it out there and there was supposed to be like a teen Instagram that was supposed to launch next month, but she stopped that when she put out her letter. But
there's still like the Finstas. Have you heard of that? Where the teenagers use, it's like a fake Instagram.
I never heard of that.
Y'all gotta look into that. So it's called a Finsta. So it's kind of like where they go and post all of their party and stuff and all of the real stuff, but they use this Instagram as like a front. Like they'll have like maybe 3 pictures and stuff.
So I know like my niece and them, these kids, you see them, they archive everything. Some of their pages have nothing at all. They archive everything.
They have a Finsta, Stormy.
Have I don't know what is Finsta, and I know that she has like another page. That's where she lit.
It's called a Finsta.
So but I didn't know it was off of Instagram. I thought that
I think it is like a part of Instagram. Cause I tutor like those kids that age, and so they tell me, I was like, why you only got 2 pictures and you do X, Y, and Z? They was like, we have a Finsta.
They always have it in their bio. Go to my real page is this, or some of them don't. Like some parents don't even know that their kids have that, but. I know, like, I'll be like, yo, you ain't got no pictures, bro. You take some cute pictures, like, what's up? I don't want to be there. I'm starting over, like, every day.
I notice a lot of young people do that.
So,
I got nieces and stuff.
A lot of girls was harming themselves, a lot of teenage girls, so they took that back and said, hey, we're not doing this anymore. Of course, Mark, which is the owner of Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp, he came out with his side of the story and just like, hey, that's not how it is. Instagram and Facebook's not supposed to be like this. We're not making it for this. And it's just so many things to them. It's like so many things that they can control. They can't really control everything on Facebook and Instagram. So it's just like to the point where like, hey, you guys really need to pay attention. If Instagram shuts down tomorrow, what are you really going to do?
Why is Mark selling all his shares and his stocks to Facebook?
That part, I really didn't. I saw when you put that up. I really didn't know much about that part, but I've seen him like I know for that Tuesday, he lost over $9 billion. Now, y'all picture this. There's over, I think they said there's over 2.8 billion, nearly 3 billion people on Facebook and Instagram in this world.
Those ads and stuff.
And how many of those people have a business? Like maybe 80%, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody makes an ad on Facebook and Instagram. Wow. You giving them so much money. So he lost $9 billion and the shares and stuff. Who knows why he's doing that? Is it going away? Is it going to go one day? Like, is he selling it? Like, what's going on? Because he's not going to take all the blame. So all y'all buyers that invested in. And he says, supposedly, he tells you, if you do buy into Instagram and Facebook, that he gives the truth. He tells everything front hand, you sign away, nothing is hidden.
But you didn't watch that Netflix documentary? They had one, it was called like The Social Experiment, and they were on their former employees saying like, yeah, they put stuff in place that, you know, that you can continue to watch and you'll keep seeing it, you know, for a reason.
That's why they say that. That's
digital programming.
Kids are being programmed. Like if you in your phone, if you're near your phone and you're talking about death or you're talking about killing, you're talking about suicide, next thing you know, when you start scrolling, you're gonna start seeing that. It's gonna be in your face. Even they're talking about like girls that are bulimic or who throws up and stuff like that because they see these models or they see these girls, and everything is fake. Yeah. Like who did that app on Shade Room? Who was the girl who was like, this is how I like, look at me, look how I really look. And then everything, she started fixing herself and she was like a totally like from her eyes. It's a supermodel. Maybe she had over like 1 million followers, but she put it out in real life. Like, it's not really how I look. Like,
and you know what's sad? I would hope that I feel sad for the kids because, you know, for us, when we was that age, we didn't have
any.
No.
We had outside, and you know, and for me, for Facebook, when Facebook first came out, it was really and truly for like college.
Mm-hmm. Right. I was in college.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I was about to. How it's changed so much.
I didn't have a Facebook. I remember I didn't have no Facebook.
It was for college. You was in college. You had to Facebook. You mingled with people from other campuses.
You couldn't get one if you didn't have no U of H, no San Houston, any.
And I feel sad for the kids because I understand how we just said, if you feel like it's doing too much and you feel like you can't take it, log off. But I think for these teenagers,
it's not that
they're not fully even developed in the brain, like their mind.
Right, because they're living in an age where everything is visual. So if you look a certain way, you have to be that. If you see, you know what I mean? You see it, you want it. So everything is visual. So even, school is hard for these kids now.
Man,
it's hard. Even, you just have to like...
Yeah, you just got to know when
I think parents... There is an app. You need to definitely download it. My sister's so strict on that app. You just shut your kid's phone down at a certain time. You shut all the apps down. You shut everything when Zion's them at school.
Pull a plug on them.
When they're at school, during school hours, okay, because they pretend like, we need the phone for the calculators. Our teacher said we can Google or this. Okay, so just you shut every app down during a certain time. Because the other day I seen Zion post at like 1. And I'm like, hey, bro. Ain't supposed to be at school?
Girl.
Talking about, I'm in advisory.
My mama would have had me with an old school calculator.
You know.
I'm in advisory, so I'm like, you know what? During your school hours, we shutting the phone. So you don't even need to take, you could keep your phone. Only person that you can send outgoing calls and texts is to me and Candy and your daddy. Yeah. And the only person that you can look at your calculator, you can look at certain things. And at 9 o'clock, we do the same thing. Shut that shit off. Yeah. You don't need to even take, because I remember like when we were younger, like I used to say, I used to take the chip out and switch it to another phone.
Yeah.
You don't even need to do that. Just shut the phone. You can keep your phone, just shut it off. So y'all gotta know,
put it on my dresser. Put it on my dresser. Because
old ass, come on, put it on
right in a lockbox on the dresser.
I think I was talking to Stormy one day and she heard
said, put it on my dresser. Sit your ass down.
Cause I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. I'm keeping that traditional old school because this new school, these kids are like, I mean, they're logging on wanting to kill themselves. I read about a 10-year-old killing himself. Like, y'all are so young. Yeah. Like, what is it that? Because for me, I can go with, let me log on. I see somebody that's probably better than me or thicker than me. That ain't gonna do me nothing. But you're an adult
and you are more mentally.
Whatever. Yeah. I'm gonna log the hell off. Like, nobody's perfect, and it's sad to me that these kids get on here and really think that. And I hate to say it ain't just kids. It's adults too. That's on there. If you can't take it, just log off. You know, I don't know what the behind the scenes really going on in your mind, but if you can't take it, just log off. That would be my advice. Just log off. It's not the only thing in the world. Log the hell off. Go get you a glass of wine, because these people ain't real. Yeah, everything ain't what it seems.
People
are
in competition with one another, trying to compete. If you can't, people are going broke just to put on an outfit. Like, and that ain't if you don't have it, then don't do it.
You
don't never look at
you sleeping on an air mattress.
Like, you looking at Lil Baby trying to be like Jada and Lil Baby, and that is not. Y'all don't know what these money. These people on a whole nother tax bracket, bro.
Exactly. So stay in your wage. You know, stay in your wage. But enough about that. Fourth quarter is up. I know we've been talking about a lot of positive stuff. When we went to the Boutique Fashion Week, we all were talking about like a lot of upcoming stuff and what we're ready for. It's the fourth quarter of the year. How are y'all feeling about it?
I'm excited. You got a lot of stuff going on. I got my hands in a lot of pots. So therefore, that's why I said earlier, like, I got to write in the planner, like, okay, this is what I'm doing today. Like, you can't try to do 5 different type of jobs in one particular day. Like, you have to like, okay, I'm gonna do this today. Tomorrow I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this, and then it will all flow. So for me, fourth quarter, you know, it's about, you gotta really know. Like I said, email marketing. It's about to be Black Friday, so you gotta prepare to that. I had a friend of mine. They have a business, and I'm like, dude, what are you guys doing for Black Friday? They're like, I don't know. So I was like, see, Like, right now, you better have your stuff in motion. Even when you're about, like, even Mika, you're about to launch coming. Black Friday is going to be coming right behind you. So it's like, what do you have for the people? You got to, this is like, graphics need to be done. Everything needs to be done, like, right now, today. Have it just ready to just slowly roll out. So.
Well, I already know. And I feel like you're doing good, Stormy. Like, I think everything that you're saying is right. Mika, I know you're going to be ready. Baby was on the picture with a basket with her cart. Like, she'll be talking, but I know Mika's going to have her stuff. Like,
because you got to think, I've been like sitting on this for 3 years.
Yeah.
So
fourth quarter is important for you too.
Yeah.
You coming down to the end of the year, you posted what you have coming out. Like, how are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling good. Before I wasn't, you know, ready for what I'm about to receive. Like, I wasn't ready for the overflow and the blessings that I'm about to receive for this. So I'm glad I did not launch it in 2018 when I had the idea, but now I'm ready. So I've been asking God to prepare me for this blessing that I'm about to receive. So I am ready for it. It is a lot.
But I think you are going to do amazing, only because every time you're on this show, everything you always have on is like Black owned. You always supporting everybody's business and stuff. I do. So I just feel like get ready to receive it. I feel the same way. Fourth quarter's coming up. I have a lot of stuff that I'm working on in the vault. And one of the things that I really want to accomplish, you know, before the end of the year's up is just getting out of my own way. I feel like I'm always in my own way a lot. And I just think for fourth quarter, I just really want to work on me, get right with me, get out of my own way so that 2022 come, you know, I can be ready. Stuff is really going to change.
That's a good idea.
I just feel like just the way I handle things, the way I handle people, the way I let people handle me, it's just going to be a whole different Chelsea. So take no offense. I'm saying it right now.
No,
you know,
they
I'm
can't take
cool
offense.
with a lot of people, but, you know, this is about me. You know what I mean? Like, I really am tired of getting in my own way, and I'm really bad, and I do that a lot. So fourth quarter is important for me because it's a lot of stuff. Y'all are going to see me. I'm not going to be a social media whore, but y'all are going to see me posting more and, you know, doing little things and, you know, just really just trying to figure it out. So you know, it's really important to me to just get out my own way and just really try to sit with winners. And, you know, I don't want to deal with mess. I just want to, you know, just really, really thrive and just focus on the things that are important to me.
I want to piggyback off what you said because it's so important that we do self-work before we try to work with other people.
Facts.
So it's good that you're saying that you want to work on yourself first and the way you handle things and the way you handle people before you start something. So that's very important. A lot of us want to jump into different things, but we haven't done the work on ourselves.
And it will never work if you don't.
Right. You haven't done the work on yourself to be able to handle this type of stuff.
Let go and let God. And that's for friends, that's for family members.
What did we talk about? Like, because we talked about just like different things in our group message today. And I think I said, in order for us to grow, we have to shed.
You have to shed.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to get rid of it.
I shedded some layers.
And that's really hard for Stormy. I will say this because Stormy tells me all the time, Josie, I wish I could be like you, how you just, and that's how I'm doing it. It is cool, but it's the wrong way. It's wrong and it's right. I feel like with y'all do address stuff head on. And I feel like, Stormy, I'm really happy for you because you don't be letting go. Yeah. Your ass hold on, like Stormy hold on like a lot.
And you're supposed to let these people go, especially you see them for who they are. You let them go. So for me, you have to let a few go and just know that, hey, I'm going to be cool, because you have to ask yourself, when you let these people go, did they bring anything to your life? Did they do anything to your life? Are you going to miss the talks? You can't miss the drama talks, because I'm only going to miss somebody who shed light on my life or encouraged me.
Poured into you.
Poured into me, poured into my business, told me good job. You're going to miss those nightly talks like, hey, did you do this? Did you do this? Hey, make sure you wake up and you did this. But if those people weren't doing that, then what are you really going to miss? And that's what I have to tell myself, you know what? Everybody can't go with you.
Everybody can't come.
So I'm to the point where for me it's you hurt, you be sad and be like, damn, I miss that person, but you just miss them and you wake up and you move on. And that's just where I'm at in life. I'm where you, Chelsea, ain't no turning back. Cause hey, you fucked me over once, I ain't gonna let you do it again. You know what I'm saying?
But God allowed those people to fuck you over so you can let go.
It's not even about even fucking you over. It's more so it's just I just got to see that we weren't growing together. We were growing separate ways. And you have a lot of people who are around you who's more so into competition, who's more so just feeding off of you. They don't have nothing going on for themselves. They just feeding off of you, feeding off your energy. And they're taking. And you not how much can you give? So at this point, I'm just
But what is it? What's the saying I said? Every next level requires a different version of yourself. Yeah. So if you want to get to the next level, you can't take all the baggage with you. You can't carry the baggage, because on that next level is going to be people, like-minded people, just like you, people who is going to pour into you, people who's going to encourage you.
And anybody knows me. I'm somebody that you might see me with new people. You might see me and don't ask me why, who's this and why they around. It's because, baby, they work for me, and I saw something good in them. They encouraged me. They called me and said something positive to me. One of my friends, she's in Africa right now, and I just seen her donate so much, and I was like, yo, this is powerful. This is something how do I send a box? How do I send something? I want to even just be in a village and just be handing out something to somebody, because I'm from a third world country, so I know how hard it is. Before you can even go back to my country, let me tell you something. Before you can go back home, you better have a barrel or something. When they say a barrel, it's like a big container, and you fill it with things for your family. When you get out there, you got to clear it. They got to make sure it's going through customs, everything's good. So before you can even get back, you have to let your family know it's coming.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something. I had a family friend. They came out here. They lived in Jamaica all their life, came out here. He was here for probably 3 years, 6 years, something like that. And went back with nothing. When I tell you that they burned his house, they burned his passport, they burned all his stuff. It took him a year to get that stuff back.
But if you grow up in that culture, you know that you're supposed to
you
reach back.
Came back. I want to say that his visa, his passport, everything, your ID, your everything go. You have no way. You have to start filing some stuff. Remember, you don't got no documents to if you don't got your ID, how you gonna get your ID back over there? Everything out here with you.
They said you want to play with us.
There. So for me, when I went back home that day, look, y'all could take everything off of me. You could take. My mom was like, really just focus on your immediate family. You gotta bring everything for people, but my homegirl, I was just so excited to be like, damn, that is so like the kids was, you know, when you see that and you feel that the kids running up to you, you passing out lotion, you passing out, and it was just like so inspiring. So for me, like, those are the type of trips that I'm about to take. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be some silent. You're going to just see me there and be like, wait, what the hell? Yeah. But that's what because God's going to pour back into you. So
facts.
That's what I'm on for sure.
Absolutely. And I think a lot of the times when you are shedding friends and shedding people, I think that's, you know, God's way of letting you see, like, okay, I'm preparing you for what's next to come. So you kind of got to get uncomfortable a little bit.
Call your pruning season.
Kind of, you know, shake some stuff up. So I think we all on the same page.
And it's not even to feel like, because sometimes people be like, damn, well, why do you keep losing these friends? Or why you ain't got these type of friends anymore? It's not even like you're the bad person. It's more so that you saw the best in yourself and you was able to let go. I had a friend tell me that like 3 days ago, like somebody was telling her like, damn, all those people that used to hang out with, none of them are around. It's not that she was a bad person. It was more so like, she saw the best in herself to be like, hey, let all y'all go because none of y'all coming where I need to go. You know what I'm saying? When you look back at your life, you'll be like, damn, I want to look back at my life 3 years from now and be like, wow. I don't got, like, even if I don't have those same people, it was like, none of y'all was meant to go with me. You know what I'm saying? I got these new people in my life where I'm like, yo, we taking classes together. We're doing this together. We're doing vision boards together. And them vision boards, we're going to look back and be like, damn, we manifest all those things. So,
yeah. A lot of things are in the works. So, I mean, I feel like we're ready for our fourth quarter. Stormy, are you on a cleanse?
Yes, I am. I'm on a cleanse.
A life cleanse or like?
I'm on a cleanse where like even today I had to call my guy and I'm like, hey, look, anything I ever did to you or anything like that? Like
I did the same thing today.
I just felt like in my relationship.
What did y'all do?
Let me tell you something. In my relationship, I just was at a place where I was about me. So it took away from sex. It took away from, and y'all know me, I'm already like too hard up already. I don't want the hugs. I don't want the kisses. And your partner is like, what the fuck? Like, it's we end up, you send me that's how I did it when you send me that thing about the reel. The question was like, do you expect your partner to cheat if you're not having sex with them? If you like going through something mentally or you feel like one day like, oh, I don't.
Like, do they get a pass basically?
Do you get a pass? And it's like, of course, no. You don't get no pass, but it's in yourself too. Be like, damn, well, I'm not doing something right, so damn, I can't really be mad.
Call him if he.
So it was not even about that. It was for me, like, you know what? I am like a hard ass. Like, I owe you a lot of apologies because it be things that I don't need to be arguing about. I find I always just, I'm a picker. I just find the worst in every situation. Like, you know, so it was just more like, look, I'm
appreciate your boo. You got a good person.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry for everything and just anyone like, because I'm like, before you gotta like cleanse and make sure that, hey, your heart is pure. So I had to just be like, look, I just want to, he was like, huh? I was like,
just take it.
Like, I was just like, where is this coming from? Why are you saying these things? And I'm like, it's like, you know, you giving your death speech, like, I'm about to die, so here it is. But it was more like, yo, I just want to shed some light and just let you know, like, you're appreciated and thanks for never giving up on me because I am not the easiest person. I'm probably, to deal with me, I don't even know. Like, you'll run yourself in a wall 20 times to be like, damn, this girl is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to know, like, yo, just to stick with me and never leave and just stick by my side and know, like, yo, things, you know, this.
We're trying to be like you, Mika. We're trying to get us some boxes that be like, will you be mine? Will you be this? Like, bitch.
And it's trying to be like, what?
We're trying to be like, Mika's nice to her man.
No, I think it's me.
You
like,
sound nice to me.
I just need to be able to.
I was toxic to some, but this, he's bringing out a new.
And that's great. That's like really dope great. When you can really be like, look at somebody and look at them and be like, man, you bring out a different person in me. Like to even tell somebody that, it's like, damn, who is this guy? Like, who made you?
Hey, Bear.
Yeah, he's a good man, Savannah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Good man, Savannah. No, but I think it is. I think you got to work on yourself because I did the same thing. And that's why I was saying fourth quarter is important to me because it's a lot of stuff I want to do and it's a lot of things I want to take on, but I feel like I got to get right with myself. And even in my household, like, I'm the same way. Like, I'm on here, I'm quirky and stuff, but sometimes I'm a bit much to my guy. And I really, really have a good man, Savannah. I'm not going to even cap. Shout out to you, babe. Just to put up with me. Like, I feel like sometimes I'm a psychopath, but I said the same thing. Just like, hey, I appreciate you. You great. I just want to really go into the new year with just
why don't you
clean heart, and just.
What about therapy?
We had therapy on the recipe the last time.
No,
but I called doing the insurance to get a list of, trying to see.
Me and Chelsea talked about that. I kind of let her know, like, look, we sit here and we tell these guys, yeah, you want to go to therapy? Yeah, I want to go to therapy.
But you got to just
and
do
we
it.
don't do nothing. So I told her, Chelsea, I
go to therapy. No. I'm actually in a coaching class. Right?
No, I'm like, look, I went to the doctor. And the doctor I'm with Blue Cross Blue Shield. So Blue Cross Blue Shield is right next door, their main quarter office. So I went in there and I was like, look, can y'all email me a list of people who I could go to?
Y'all didn't try therapy for blackgirls.com?
But I got to make sure that my doctor's in that network.
Yeah.
So you can type it. So this is how the website is set up.
My life, see, that I don't want to do none of that. I want y'all to just give me a list.
But you still have to funnel through them.
But I just don't want to go through all of these. I just want to make sure.
So listen, you type in what insurance you have. You can type in your zip code. You can type in what your specialty, like what you want it to specialize in. Some people want trauma. Some people want this, some PTSD. So you type all of that in and it's going to compile a list from there. So you can read that person's bio. You can see their picture. But my previous therapist, I stalked her Instagram and everything for a while before I went with her. But now I've outgrown her and I'm with Brittany now.
You liking that with Brittany?
Oh, it's amazing.
You see him over here like glowing and stuff and happy.
No. Brittany is amazing. And I have insurance, Blue Cross Blue Shield.
She's private, right?
Brittany is private and it's worth
she must be
every single penny that I have spent with this woman. It was worth it.
That's good. That's good. Are you still in it? Because it's like a 6 week, it's like a program. You're in the coaching.
Yes.
Okay. So you're on with others.
Yeah. So it's every Monday night at 7 for 3 hours.
And y'all just get on virtual.
So we get on virtual. It's a small group. So it's a group of 10 people, but it's so crazy because Brittany, before we entered the class, like she had remember I told you she had a one-on-one with us before the class. So she kind of like hand selected us, I guess, and then put us to the class together. But as we're doing these coaching exercises and we're doing our homework each week, I'm starting to see why some of these people were put together. Yeah. It's crazy.
Going through the same, like she just reached out to all y'all, figure out who's who. Like they fit because they going through this.
No, but it's just kind of like not even what we're going through, what we've went through, like our past traumas. And we have a group message and we have, she told us to add each other on Instagram and Facebook. So when people are like last Monday, I was on there crying. Like she was like, Mika, now I need you to do like the way God has like given this woman the tools. It's just like amazing.
No, she is good.
Shout out to Brittany. Brittany Noel. She was a guest on our show, but this has been really helpful. But
that's good. And it's only been what? How long you been on?
This is my third week. So I missed Monday because I was out of the country, but I still got homework, so I got to log into the portal and do my homework for next Monday. Like she not playing.
Oh yeah,
she's in that. That's what's up.
So what are some things that you would like to get accomplished before 2021 is over? Because it's almost over. When y'all blink, it's gonna be over. It's gonna be Christmas. I need to start shopping for Christmas gifts.
I know. Well, y'all already know what I said. I just want to get out my own way. I really want to finish. Well, I know I'm not going to finish my house. I just know I'm not. But I really want to get as much as I can done because I am going to be hosting Thanksgiving for the first year. I'm so excited.
It is. I can't wait to host shit.
Yes, I'm going to host Thanksgiving. I'm really excited. And he's like, you sure you want all these people over? I'm like, yes, because I want to, have my little stuff set up. So, just get out my own way, stay positive, and just keep going. Keep my family unit tight. Keep my circle tight and just keep sitting with winners. Yeah. Y'all know the conversation be different.
Yeah.
What about you?
I just want to make sure that I'm safe. I'm good. I am on a positive journey and I'm just setting a good example for my kid, Number 2 is just kind of finish this year off strong. I don't want to be like, damn, I should have did this, or damn, I should have this, or my New Year's resolution is this, because I should have already completed my New Year resolution in 2021, right?
Mhm.
So I just want to just go in positive and just succeed, you know? When you scream out millionaires and sit with millions and sit with winners and stuff like that, I want you to be like, damn, I sat with Stormy and she was just pouring into me. So that's the thing. I be getting all these DMs. It'd be like crazy, like,
Yeah.
yo, I look up to you. When you look at these stuff, you be like, they ain't even doing anything. Like, what the fuck?
But
like,
somebody, everybody's watching.
Already, there's a little
Somebody's
girl out there
inspired.
that's inspired. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just excited about that. But yeah,
Facts.
Mika.
So, of course, I want to continue to do the work on myself. So the relationship I have with myself sets the tone for every relationship and every business, everything I touch. So continue to do the work on myself so I can be the person that I need to be to receive, you know, everything that I want to accomplish. So the only, you know, the goal is just to continue to do the work on myself. Because if I'm no good to myself, then I'm no good to others.
Absolutely.
I'm no good to nothing that I touch. So continue to do the work on myself. I'm going to continue therapy coaching, even when I feel like I'm, you know, secure. Some days I might break down. Some days I might be triggered. So I'm going to continue to do the work on myself. And, you know,
yes, to working on ourselves. I'm
yes,
here for
working
that.
on ourselves. And like I said, I got stuff coming up Sunday. Y'all haven't confirmed, but I have that. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I have, you know, like I'm getting back into the swing of things. And that's it. Just continue to do the work on myself.
Yeah. And that's all we're trying to do. And look, on another note too, we really wanted to come back because I know y'all noticed that we don't have a guest this week. We've been rolling out the guests, but we want to come back, regroup with each other. We've had a really great couple of weeks. Like I said, we've been hosting events. So we want to come back so y'all can just see the three of us. But we recently put up a post. We have a lot of amazing guests upcoming, you guys. So the next episode, y'all are going to see our next guest. So after this episode, y'all probably not going to see the three of us. It's going to be guests.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's some really good guests. So y'all better be ready for it.
Y'all fucking with us. Yes. Y'all liking us.
Yeah, they've been really messing with us.
And people and continue to reach out to us to host events. And we've gotten a lot of it. Yes. We're going to make the event live. So reach out to us.
So this week, we're not even going to talk about outfits because everybody just came up here today.
Maybe I really came up here.
I'm gonna just say this before we leave.
The Stormy, quit playing. Talking about we just came up here. Look what you got on.
That baby was ready.
I'm always ready. Okay,
stay ready. You know the kid.
Okay, the assignment. I always know the assignment. But all right.
Did you know the assignment in school? How the meme said y'all, but y'all ain't know. Y'all don't know them kids. I was good in school.
I did great in school. But let me say this. Y'all always see us up here, and sometimes we're not our best. We are a group that sometimes we have problems. You guys don't know. You know, we fight through it. We smile through it. Sometimes I'm mad at Mika, I'm mad at Chelsea, but we come up here and we smile. But we love each other. We're going to continue this, and we do this for you guys. Just continue to support us. What we doing is for y'all, so we got to make this work, right, ladies?
Yes, we have to make this work.
Y'all going to start seeing our set change. We about to turn this up a notch, make this a little bit more girly.
Kicking in gear.
So we about to step it up. So y'all going to see a new recipe. We're going to like a sheet. Like Chelsea said, we're going to have new guests. We're excited about that. Please like and subscribe, and just follow. Like y'all, if y'all are, some of y'all watch, but y'all don't really like the page. Y'all gotta support. Like I seen a lot of people
give us our flowers.
Give us our flowers. Stormy, tell them about giving us our flowers.
A lot of people like, I want to come on, but then when you look, you don't follow us. Like that's sad. So,
and the thing is, I really feel like we're part of a really dope network. We always get people hitting us up like, where do y'all shoot? Where do y'all this? Part of a really great network, and I feel like nobody in Houston is really doing it how we are doing it. So, just support your girls. We're really here to try to be on some positive stuff, give y'all business advice. Pretty much Stormy and Mika know how to do everything. So, I mean, you'll pretty much get a lot of good games. So, yeah. Mika, would you like to add anything to the benediction or what?
No, hey, listen, the hosting, the set is getting, like you said, the set is getting ready to change. And for the most part, piggybacking off what Stormy said, we're three women with strong personalities, and they're all different. So sometimes we don't always agree. Sometimes we don't always get along, but that's what puts the flavor in the sauce.
Exactly.
Like we don't just, like Killa said, we don't just get along to get along.
Yeah, we're not going along to get along.
We are all different. And so it does work for us, but we need to continue to do the work on ourselves and be the best versions of ourselves for the people who are watching us. For sure. And
because we set an example, and there's another girl that want to do this podcast, another girl, and y'all can do this, okay? But y'all not gonna be us, okay? So, we love.
What's the recipe for the show, baby?
What is the recipe?
You said something really good. Reset.
What did I say? We've been talking today. Let me go to the bad files. Let me go to our archives. But I did say some good stuff because we did have a little powwow before the show. And
just really wanting to be on some positive. And like we said, fourth quarter for all y'all with businesses and even with life stuff, just fourth quarter is really important. Get yourself together. Like, get yourself together. Is the chat that long? What we got?
We've been talking, girl. So I said it's a fourth quarter cleanse, recharge, reset.
Yes,
that's the recipe for the show. Everybody, remember to recharge and reset every day. Like if you need to recharge and start over as many times as you want to, do that.
Exactly. Yeah. Ain't no harm.
We're gonna talk about the outfits because people always ask them. Go ahead. Mika, you got a black owned.
I'm wearing black owned businesses. Mika, I came in here with looking like a naked mole rat. I ain't got a lash on, the eyebrow
fresh
on.
From vacation.
Wig is
you know back last night?
She got a wig hat.
Y'all need to see my boo page because my wig literally came off in Tulum.
Had fun.
And I'm trying to put a hoodie on. We boarding the flight and I didn't take my hat off. So I'm trying to put the hoodie on over the hat. And he was like, it's a hat wig. But anyway, I'm wearing a black owned boutique Reeve clothing. He has a lot of different designs, and this sweatshirt, I can't remember where I got it from, but it says fuck. Fuck, one of my favorite words. Some black tights and my big Converse.
I love those.
I'm real chill tonight.
I have on just a Zara top. I have on some Zara jeans and then these Jordan ones with orange. Making me look thick, so
here she goes.
I almost knocked over about 3 tables coming up in here. So yeah, that's my look. I need my hair done. My hair is getting done tomorrow. So, but duty calls. Stormy sitting on ready.
So I'm wearing. I'm wearing the Zara top, of course.
Cute.
I'm wearing Gigi Fiona army pants. And I'm wearing some Landines.
I love those.
These sneakers are so comfortable.
Skater shoes.
Those are super dope. But I looked at the price and I was just like, yeah, I got to draw the line at that.
Just like Rick Owens.
I'm about to say you didn't draw the line at the Rick Owens.
Those were like more than Rick Owens.
It's $100 more.
Okay, so what's
so if you're going Farfetch, then they tripping.
Okay, they tripping.
If you go on their website, but remember this,
they were like $13.80.
But they're not. But what were you gonna say?
This particular shoe is hard to get, but you can just. For me, when I was trying to get these, they were gone. And there was not one in the company in my size. Not in the nation. But you have to just, I went on there every day.
Looking.
And then I got in contact with a store. So the best thing to do is get in contact with a store. And this guy, he just texts me every time there's new one. Even right now, I'm like, nigga, stop texting my goddamn phone because I don't want no more.
I already got him.
He knows. I'm like, hey, we got these in, and at 37, they're yours. I'm like, not today.
Oh, so they weighing it on Farfetch because on Farfetch they're like 14.
No, they're 8.19. They're 8.19.
Oh, they text.
But it costs. I mean, they're dope. So like,
and you're right, they do look like those skater shoes. I was applying for, so the little white girls had. They were like the DCs or something. They look like
they exactly look like those. They're skater shoes.
All right, cute.
But yeah.
Well, that's our fit. That's our looks. We're happy to be back. Like I said, this is the last time y'all going to see the 3 of us for a while because we're going to have guests. So it's going to be 4. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are The Recipe. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.